Sometimes speeding up is more comfortable. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes speeding up is more comfortable. Sometimes it's the right thing to do. Don't let others hold you back. And more importantly, don't let yourself hold yourself back. What? What does he mean by that? I used to be a long time ago. I used to be a runner. I ran a lot. I ran in college poorly at a D3 level, poorly. On the cross country team, I would DFL every race, which DFL stands for coming in dead fucking last. But I enjoyed running. I loved my teammates, and I wanted to keep it going after I graduated. So I kept running when I first moved to New York, to the city, and I wanted to do a marathon. My favorite marathon runner was this guy, Meb Keflezighi. So any runner out there definitely should know Meb. He won the 2009 New York City Marathon. In 2013, he was running, and he was at the finish line, or past it when the bombing happened. But he came back. He was 39 years old for the 2014 Boston Marathon. American dude, he came in at 39. He won the Boston Marathon the year after the bombing. So that was insane to see because of what had happened, but also, he's American. He came back after what had happened there. And super inspirational, at least to me. That was my 2016 LeBron, Kyrie, Cleveland Cavaliers moment. Coming back against the Golden State Warriors was Meb coming back at 39 to win in the Boston Marathon. I thought that was really cool. And he had this quote that I can't find it anywhere online, but I know he said it, where he says, sometimes when I'm in a race and I'm running at the front and I'm kind of alone and I'm really hurting, I want to slow down. I really want to slow down. But he sees the lead pack just in front of him. And he goes, sometimes what I'll do is I'll speed up and run with them just to see how it feels. And sometimes that's when it clicks. It's when I speed up and it feels comfortable. And I think about that quote a lot. Sometimes we're going so fast in life and we want to slow down. But really, what the best thing to do is, and what's more comfortable, is speeding up. At least trying to. Find the right people to speed up with. Find the right people in your life to speed up with. And don't let other people hold you back. Sometimes it might feel more comfortable, or you think it might, but the right answer is to go faster. To at least try it. And in 2014, I did the New York Marathon for the first time. And bro, I remember, so if anyone has watched it or has seen it, so coming out of mile 21, so my whole goal was to break 3 hours in my first marathon. And I wanted to qualify for the Boston Marathon, which I think it would have done back then. It's a lot harder now. They tightened it up. But coming out of mile 21, that's in the Bronx. Like, it goes up into the Bronx for a second because it hits every borough. So you go up into the Bronx and then you come out. And I was coming back out. You go across a bridge, and then mile 22 and 23, you're on Fifth Avenue. And you're trying to go into the park, Central Park on 86th Street, to then go around and finish the race, right? You're pretty much in the home stretch. But it's really hard at 22 and 23 because it's so strung out. Everyone has fallen off, or there's like one or two people there. And man, I was running and I was alone. And bro, it hurt a lot. I had never felt that type of pain running in my life. It was muscle pain, it was mental pain, it was, you know that like taste of copper in your throat that you can get? That's what I had. I tasted copper in my throat for like 4 miles basically. And I was on 22 and it's like running down Fifth Avenue. And then all of a sudden, this majestic bro, this angel starts running by me. And he's coming by me and he could have kept going, but he looks over at me and he goes, you want to run together? Because he was alone and I was alone too. And he said, you want to run together? And I go, yeah, let's do it. So we pack up, when runners go together, we pack up, I speed up to him. And that's all he said is, do you want to run together? We didn't say another goddamn word to each other. We just knew the mission. We both had the same goal in mind, finish as fast as we can. At mile 22, we ran together. Mile 23, we ran together. You know, we're going into Central Park on 86th Street, the mouth there, Central Park, at 24. We're running together a bit. Now the crowds are kind of back, and they start to kind of congeal again. And you go around the southern part of the park, and you loop up. And in 24, right, we go in there, and we're together, but you can kind of feel the energy, you're getting it back. And I look at him, and I could tell he really wanted to go. He wanted to run faster. I'm like, go ahead, bro. I said, thank you. And it helped. I can't tell you how much that helped me get through to finish that race, was having that one person there. I never spoke to the guy again, never saw him again. I didn't even see him at the finish line. But I'll never forget what he did for me. Maybe we did it for each other, but I feel like he was doing it for me. This running bro angel sent from above or something. And I think about that often. Is I got to run faster with someone and speed up, and we got to help each other to get to our goals. And I did. I broke 3, and it was great. I had a great time. I went faster than I thought I ever could. That's the best I'll ever do in a race ever. But I couldn't have done it without that guy. And I think about him a lot. And I think about that race sometimes a lot. And just the idea that, look, you can be tired, you can be hungry, something can feel uncomfortable when you're working towards your goals in life, and sometimes you feel like you want to slow down. Sometimes you have that fire and you want to go faster, but you don't want to push anyone away around you. But it really taught me that don't let anyone hold you back, you know? Don't let yourself hold you back when you know you have more in the tank, when you know you can push yourself. And sometimes speeding up is the right thing to do. Sometimes it is more comfortable.